Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl, Nissan Stadium, Nashville, Tennessee, on Friday, December 29th, 2017 at 4:30 p.m. Kentucky against number 21, Northwestern. This is the battle of the Wildcats. I mean, when you have two teams that
I bet you the Wildcats will win.
That is a bet I am willing to take. Kentucky Wildcats and the Northwestern Wildcats. How did I end up with two of these? Because I also have one that's two teams that are Aggies. So this is the second one.
Well,
that first one though is Utah State and New Mexico State. Yeah, so the Aggies play in that one later on in this day. But Kentucky Wildcats and Northwestern Wildcats, two teams with two major rushing attacks, is looking to be a major offensive shootout. Vegas may be putting Northwestern at -8, but not so fast.
Whoa.
Kentucky heads
over here.
Yeah, Kentucky heads into this game rushing for about as many yards as they do passing per game, with 170 and 180 respectively. Big runner for the Wildcats of Kentucky is workhorse Benjamin Snell Jr. The sophomore has rushed for 1,300 yards on the season with 18 touchdowns. He's about 1,000 yards away from the next closest rusher, which is quarterback Steven Johnson. Johnson is nothing impressive, but he is fairly efficient. No 300-plus yard passing games, but when he's playing well, he's completing roughly 70% of his passes. The senior will try to captain his team to their first bowl win since the 2009 Liberty Bowl. Fun fact, head coach of Kentucky is Mark Stoops, brother of Bob and Mike Stoops. So it's safe to say that the coaching gene runs in the Stoops family. With Stoops at the helm, they have seen improvement each and every year and are back on track to their former glory. That is the Kentucky side, and now we go to the Northwestern Wildcats.
Kentucky had glory in football?
All right, they used to be much better than they have been in recent years.
Jared Lorenzen.
Yes,
the Pillsbury throwboy.
Back in the hefty lefty days. The Northwestern Wildcats finished their season at number 21 overall, and with a sigh of relief. Signal caller Clayton Thorson will return for his senior year after a shaky 2017, and that's where he threw 15 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. So not great, but he will be back for his senior year. Biggest win on the resume this year came from a win over Michigan State, where they won 39-31. That slide into the number 21 spot came on the heels of a 7-game winning streak. Senior running back Justin Jackson is entering his final game with Northwestern after 1,000-plus yards rushing each season of his career. No big deal. Just 1,000 yards every single season that he played for Northwestern.
Yeah, that's not great.
4 seasons in a row with over 1,000 yards.
Not great.
Big rushing offense on both sides.
Everybody knows it.
So how does the defense stack up for Northwestern? They have a bit of an advantage after a season against the stout Big Ten. Even against bigger teams, Northwestern still only gave up 1,300 rushing yards total, good enough for 8th in the FBS. And it's easy to understand why, with Patty Fisher and Nate Hall leading the charge. Hall was number 2 in tackles for losses in the Big Ten, while freshman Patty Fisher led the Big Ten in forced fumbles with 4. Lots of rushing, but big rushing defense from Northwestern, who comes away with a 31-21 victory.
You know, John, Bowman kind of give Northwestern 3 10-win seasons past 6 years. Actually, these guys have only met once, and it was way back in 1928, so you can't really have any history on that. So I'm going to stick with the Big Ten just because I like the Big Ten, because I'm a Midwestern guy. Go with the Wildcats to win this one. Ha! Northwestern.
That is the Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl.